Hi guys, welcome to Verbling. My name is Joe, and today we're going to be debating whether or not people are born with skills, or people are born with talents, or they develop skills. So if you're watching this right now, it's live. Oh, hello
Hi.
Ingrid.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. This is my first day here in Verbling, and I'm liking.
Good, good. I'm glad. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Okay, and how'd you hear about Verbling?
I read in some site. I don't remember where, but
Ah, okay. And then you just checked it out. Okay, cool, cool. All right, well, welcome. You're gonna like it a lot. It's gonna help a lot, especially because you're gonna get a lot of speaking time, and
yeah, I
everybody,
need that.
yeah, and everybody here is really nice. Good. Batty, are you there? Batty Luis? Okay, maybe he's adjusting his microphone. So what I was gonna say is today we're gonna be debating whether or not people are born with talents or they develop skills. So basically, we're questioning whether or not skills exist or not. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I think we should have a full class today because, according to Verbling, all of the spots were reserved. So we'll get started soon. I think the rest of the people are joining, but after that 2 minutes, everybody who reserved a spot should be able to click join and grab your spot, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I think, because it said that all of the spots were reserved, so I'm wondering where everybody else. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hola.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. Hola.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think we have a full class. So can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good, good, good. Okay, just checking. So, hi guys, my name's Joe. I'm from the United States, from Phoenix, Arizona. I live in a city called Tucson, which is south. And today we're going to be debating whether or not talents exist, basically. So whether you have talents, you're born with talents, or you develop skills. So the first thing we're going to do before we get into the debate part of today is have everybody introduce themselves by saying your name, where you're from, and if you want any talent that you think you might have, or actually instead of talents, how about hobbies? Because they might be talents, they might just be skills that you've developed. So I'll go first. My name's Joe. I'm from the United States, and I um, I like learning languages. I would consider that more of a skill because I've learned languages like Spanish and I'm learning Portuguese. So that's kind of a hobby for me, learning languages. So we'll start from the very left with Ahmad.
Hello, I am Ammar Rawana. I am from Jordan. I study English to prepare myself to study PhD in Taiwan.
Okay, all right, in Taiwan, awesome. Okay, and do you have any hobbies? What are some of your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do?
For me, or awesome.
What? Can you repeat that, Ahmad?
I don't understand what you say.
What are some of your hobbies? So hobbies are the
Some
things you like to do.
Yes, my hobbies swimming and riding horse. I have four horses.
Oh, wow.
Uh, yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
and
Anything
football.
else?
Yes,
And football. Okay. All right,
yes.
cool. Next we have Batty. Batty Luis, are you there?
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, I'm Buddy from Colombia. About my hobbies, well, there is the soccer and also the language. I love learning language.
Okay, cool. All right. Next we have David.
Hello, Joe, how's things?
Good. How are things with you?
You know, studying and studying Wednesday, Thursday, you know.
Yeah, same with me.
Well, I'm David from Barcelona, Spain. My hobbies is learning language. I am trying to learn Chinese. It's very hard.
Oh boy.
You know, I love language.
Love languages.
And
Okay.
also do sports.
Sports. Okay. Awesome. All right. Next we have Ingrid.
Hi everyone. I'm from Brazil. I'm learning English and also Italian. English, I have learned a little bit into a course, and Italian, I'm teaching myself Italian. I'm not so good, but I'm trying. And my hobby, yeah, I discovered that I like to learn English, and I don't know. I like to watch movies and things related about cultures, exchange, cultural exchange. Um,
Awesome. All right, that's really cool. Yeah. I like movies where you can learn about other cultures too. That's cool. Isabel, next. Are you there? Your microphone may be muted, and just a reminder for anybody that doesn't know, if your microphone does get muted, you can unmute it here by clicking this button. Okay, maybe Isabel is adjusting her microphone, so we'll come back to her. Next we have Julio.
Yes. Julio, actually.
Julio, okay, sorry.
Yes. So, okay, hi everybody. So my name is Julio, and I'm from Timor-Leste. So, I really like to learn language also. I can speak Indonesian well, and a little bit Portuguese, and Tetun, a little bit English, and two more local languages that I have. So at least 6 languages I can speak a little bit. So it's cool to learn language. I'm trying to learn Thai as well now. So because I live in Thailand now, it takes a little bit time to learn Thai. So it's cool to learn Thai. And the reason why, like, most of Timorese people, they know a lot of language, is at least 5 languages, because we were occupied we were occupied by or colonized from Portuguese and Japan and Indonesia, and so people are awesome to learn language. So that is one skill that we have basically. And the other things is I like football as well, and my favorite team is, like, Barcelona. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm actually, I don't know if you guys saw, I'm wearing this shirt right now.
Yes, we are.
Welcome to my club.
Barcelona is best team for me.
Hey, Joe, welcome to my club.
Thank you, David.
You can come to my house and then you will fight to my father that is Madrid and my mother, and I'm in Barcelona.
Oh boy. Yeah, it is quite a dispute between the two teams, Barcelona and Madrid. But yeah, I prefer Barcelona. Yeah.
Welcome to my club.
All right. Cool. Well, Julio, that's really cool that you speak 6 languages. It's amazing. I mean, we'll get into that. You know, whether okay, is Julio's ability, is that from talent, or is that a skill he developed, etc., or that you developed? So we'll get into that. But that's cool.
Yeah.
Next we have Sebastian.
Yeah. Hi.
Or no,
guys.
sorry, Sebastian. I skipped Mustafa.
Yes.
Sorry, Mustafa.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mustafa. I am from Iraq, but I now stay in India because I am study master. I like doing many activities, like writing a novel.
Wow.
And I enjoy playing sports, playing football and swimming
Hmm.
with my best friend in the swimming pool. Um, and do some shopping.
Huh.
Things.
Okay, well, that's cool. That's really interesting.
Thank you, teacher.
All right, next we have Sebastian.
Hi, Joe. Hi, guys. My name is Sebastian. I'm from Chile. And what I like to do is write, watch movies, and yeah, a lot of the other classmates have told that they really like to speak with people from other countries, and that is something that I have been doing from a while because of Berlin. So I'm learning very cool things about other cultures that in my normal life I will never understand or
learn.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's what I like about Verbling too, is because, you know, we have so many different people from different cultures, and that it's really cool because when we talk about something, then we go talk about this, and then we learn about something in another culture that we would have never probably learned about in school. So yeah, it's really cool. Next we have Veysel.
Hi, my name is Veysel. I am from Turkey. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I would like walking, swimming. I would like fishing with spear when I don't working. That's my hobbies. And in winter, I would like skiing. I would also I am also a ski teacher, so I like I like ski. In winter month, it's very good. I think it's enough. If you want me to speak, I can go.
Good. That's really good. Yeah. Because confidence in speaking is really important, especially when you're learning another language, because sometimes people get scared. Oh, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to sound funny. And then they don't speak, and that's something that holds them back. So that's good that you like to speak.
I also I want to say something. I want to thank you for you because each one for us by one by one you ordered, so we can speak by one by. It's very important for us.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Of course. All right. I think we have two people left. Hicham, are you there?
Yes, I'm a.
Okay. Can you say your name, where you're from, and just one or two hobbies that you enjoy?
Yes, with pleasure. And first, my name is Hisham in Barki. I'm from Morocco, and I like playing football, basketball, and learning many language such as English, Chinese, etc.
Wow. Okay, so you're learning Chinese and English.
Yeah.
Cool. That's really cool. All right. And last we have Chris. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Hi. So my name is Christina. I'm from Russia. As for me, I adore and I can't live without music. I'm always with my MP3
player.
Yeah, on, and I also like strange movies and good one. And I also adore foreign languages, especially French, of course, and Spanish. And I also like English because it's really everybody should know it.
Yeah, you could say it's a universal language. It opens up a lot of doors for you because there are a lot of speakers.
Yeah, and also to understand everything in a regional way, because the sense is really changing with translation. For not to read or to hear the interpretation, maybe wrong one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Translation is going up. I think harder, or like in the past, it was harder to find good translations, but I think translating is becoming more popular in helping people get access to different materials or different resources. Yeah.
Yeah, but things translated, they present another material, another stuff. If it's a poem, or if it's a novel, or if it's I don't know, if it's movie translation. We used to have the translation where when we could hear the both sounds in English and in Russian, for example, and now it's completely covered, so now I can't hear any English. It's to make better understanding for people who don't speak English, but I guess it's wrong because we used to be able to understand, to remember, to memorize some words by watching movies with a double language. If English was a bit lower volumed than Russian, and now it's absolutely impossible to hear English-Russian speech.
Wow, that's interesting. I wonder if it'll ever go back where you hear English and Russian. Maybe. Yeah. I wonder why they did that. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
And they even replace laugh and applause and sounds. They change it, so we hear Russian, the laugh of Russian people who translate the text.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's important though to keep Russian and to keep all the languages, and because they're a special part of the culture. Yeah. Okay, so now that everybody's introduced themselves, we can go ahead and get started. It sounds like there's a lot of noise. I'm not sure where it's coming from. But I guess, and it doesn't tell me right now, so I guess what we could do is, if you guys could just mute your microphone. Okay, there we go. It's gone now. Okay, good. So, welcome everybody. Just a reminder, my name's Joe, and today we're going to be debating whether or not people are born with talents or they develop things as skills. So, before we get into the debate, we need to define the two terms as a group so that we have the same understanding of what we're talking about. So the first question is, what is a talent? How would you define a talent?
The person that can do the best thing.
Okay, so let's change that a little bit. But yeah, you're on the right track. Something that you can do well compared to others.
And it's some inner thing, from the
yes, from birth. Yeah, so something that you you can do well. We'll just say that you can do well.
Better than another.
Better than others. Others that you are born with. That you are born with. Okay, and then what about a skill? What is a skill?
A skill, in my best opinion, is try to learn and then learning a lot.
Okay, so something that you learn.
Something
and then you
taken
continue learning.
from somewhere. Taken.
That you learn or take from somewhere else. So you're not. So it's not coming from within. You're not born with it. Good.
You need practice.
Exactly. You need to okay, we'll put that too. So a talent you don't need to practice?
No, I think you need, but you're born with it. If you don't practice it, it will be there.
Well, then let's put this, because you're right, Sebastian. Let's put so we have something that you learn or take from somewhere else, and then we'll also put another definition, something that you practice and develop. That you practice and develop. Okay, now that we have defined these two terms, which I just wrote them down so everybody could see, now we can debate whether you're born with this or you just have these. So I guess to simplify the question, we could say, do talents exist? And so the way that we're going to debate this is, basically you're going to say yes or no, and then defend your opinion and say yes because of this, or no because of this. And then we're just going to do that, and everybody will get a chance to share their opinion, and then after that we'll add some questions and create some more debate. So would anybody like to start and state their opinion? Do talents exist?
I can start.
Oh, sure.
This is not fighting. Not fighting. I mean debate. We have to create a group and then to make separation idea. I mean that's because if like everyone can give their idea, it's kind of like confusing sometimes.
Wait, say that again, Julio.
I mean, do we need to make a group and then to agree for each of group, or do we need to just give our opinion out? I mean.
Well, I mean, what you can do is either say yes, you think they exist, or no, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna erase this, and then put your name under the yes side and the no side. So we are pretty much creating groups. So yeah, so a lot of you guys spoke at the same time, but if you said yes or no, explain why.
Okay, that's fine.
Can I start?
Yes.
Okay, well, so I think that the existence of talents is obvious for everybody, because we have such a genius person, people as Einstein, Mendeleev, Dostoevsky, and so on and so forth. In each domain, the talent can appear in each age. and can be discovered by the person himself or by other people. But if it exists, it can be also not shown off, not to be noticed. So a person could die without discovering his talents, but it exists. What about skills? They can be developed in each person, but it also depends on personal characteristics and different things. For someone, for example, if we take as an example learning languages, for some person, it's easy to learn language in enough way for couple months, and for another it's all life that can be concerned to this learning, and he never learn. So it also depends on personal characteristics, but the essential is to always trying to find where to give where to how to say to give yourself to which domain, and as for parents, it's really important to try to notice our talents, our how to say our best qualities in our childhood. For example, I've heard about one theory who told that even a newborn who can't even walk yet, we can make a test to put on some toys of different kinds. For example, it could be constructors, it could be dolls, or I don't know, trains, what else. And the toy to which he will approach can be his some kind of destiny, his choice in his life, and maybe it makes sense to develop this person in this way. Or we can we should also listen very carefully to our children, to our mostly children, when they want to do something in their real childhood. If he says, for example, I want to be a doctor, and we should give him ideas how to become a doctor, what he should do to become a doctor, to help him not to lose, not to get lost in this world of many actions.
Yes. Yeah. I think you're right. Yes. Good. Okay. So you say yes, talents exist, and you give a few examples, and you defended your opinion. Good. All right. Does anybody else want to share their opinion? Yes. No.
I think that will be yes. And for example, I have heard example people that sing, for example, because when I was in Brighton, I went to one program that is called The Voice. And some people has got the talent of singing and never sings.
Okay.
That is an example. Another example that I can put is some people without do anything they can do. For example, I don't know, be good chef and never cooks. For example, me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you say yes, talents exist. Like for example, people who can sing well. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting point you brought up. Okay. Does anybody agree, disagree, or would anybody else like to share their opinion?
Yes. Oh, go Ingrid.
Okay, sorry for the noise because at this time of the afternoon a lot of dogs wake up and they but I think that there are talents and you can improve your skills. Exist both, uh, but there are people that have more talent. I don't know. My talent, for example, is sleep a lot.
Sleeping?
No, but I think exists both. It's not. It's not exists just one or other. Both can exist together.
Yeah. Okay, so you think that there are talents and there are skills. Okay. Which is good. Okay. All right. And then Sebastian, you were gonna go?
Yeah, I think the same. There is both talent talent and skills. But I'm going to make an example. I have four amazing cousins, younger cousins, and one of them, they're all very talented, and one of them, I mean the four of them was in a music school, so they all know how to play a specific instrument, and one of them was he played the drum. He's 15 now, and he's playing the drum since 4 years old or something. Really young.
Wow.
And at school, the teacher, he was not a very good student because he didn't want to read music, because for him he can learn to play drum and everything just by ear. So
okay.
you know, and the teacher was, no, this is an exam, you have to read. No, I don't want to read anything, I can play the drums just by ear. So they kick him out. It was not good.
Oh boy.
But he's still playing the drums, and for that reason, the music, now he's playing the guitar just by himself. Now he had a band, and they made like a special room, like far away from the house because of the drum, to practice with the band that he has. And so there is a lot of guitars and drums and a piano, and because there is a piano there, now he's playing the piano, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? You're so talented. I'm your cousin, and I don't have any talent in music. So what is going on here? So I think that talent is all about you. You're born with a talent, and you have to work with in it. And maybe I have a talent in music, and I don't realize, and I don't practice enough, and now I cannot even play the flute. But that is, for me, that is a very good example, because I can see it, I can hear it, and I can see my cousin play this awesome instrument.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting story. Yeah. So he started when he was 4. So you think that he was born with the skill of being able to play the drums, and he developed that skill, or that talent, sorry, from 4 to 15. Okay. All right. Interesting.
And he's never learned to play the guitar. It's just by ear, you know.
Yeah.
He started with the drum, then the guitar, and now the piano. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Come on.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know somebody like that too. It's frustrating because then we think, oh gosh, I can't do that because I wasn't born with it. but then then we think, okay, what if I practice? Would I be able to do it? So it's debatable.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Anybody else agree, disagree?
Yes.
Julio?
Yeah. Basically, I agree with the first motion said, like our talents were made when we were born, actually. So the reason I agree with this, like some of friends said, they compare with some scientists like Einstein, and moreover, I just have an opinion like we told, like some notions said the leader is made where they were born, something like that. So the reason some people might they interpret with wrong uh, uh, thinking. They thought like maybe the talent also created by human being, and when they are going to the education and they learn a lot of things in their life, in their entire life, so they also learn to keep improve everything. So it's also kind like they are improving some talent that they have, but this is not the original talent that they have in their life, I mean. So the reason why I support is because I totally agree with the reason that people born with the talent, because some people might they never think about their talent. Actually they have some talent that's very very amazing, but they never notice that's the talent that they have in their own self. And when they was here, they grow up and then they go to the school and learn more, and they are like trying to notes, trying to describe some little bit things about their talent, and finally they say that this is I just learned in a school. But this is totally wrong, because they just misunderstood about what they had in the past, because they don't understand really and describe really things about their talent, actually, I mean. So then I think I totally agree, 100% I agree that the talent for those people, they have good talent, like musicians, like you know um, they some kind other things like they have. It's kind of like they were born and with this kind, because they were created to be a person like that, so I think that's all.
So okay, yeah, good. So you think that people are born with talents?
Yeah.
Good.
They have something to add.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that people who are really talented from the very childhood, they can be how to say, their talent can be erased, like erased by the standard educational system. For example, no, not developed, but contrary sense. Not developed.
Acquire?
Like in rubber in school.
Uh-huh.
Like erase.
Eraser. Okay, wait. Can you repeat it? Can you repeat the sentence again? Yeah, I think I know where you're going. Delete. Yeah. Yeah. This thing. Right here. I have one.
Yes.
Yeah, eraser. This is called an eraser.
Okay, and the verb is?
To erase. Like, for
erase.
example.
Okay, yeah. I was right. So their talent can be erased in school, in a formal educational system. So, for example, this boy about whom I guess Sebastian was talking, if he was good in standard system, if he knew notes and such things, he could become ordinary boy. As for Einstein, for example, if he listened the already existed theory, he could not invent his own. And I think this is really important sometimes not to learn in standard schools, to develop someone's talent, because there teachers and all the system try to make some kind of clones that we are all the same, and no, nothing new, and they are not teach us to create something new, because it's really impossible to learn to teach how to create something new, how to create the new theory, because if they know it how to do it, they would do it. And if they don't know, people who have something in their mind, they should run from such people who want to standardize them. That's it.
That's an interesting point. I think Sebastian said he agrees with you. So you think that you liked the story of Sebastian's cousin because it was an example of how Sebastian's cousin's talent, he found out about it before school, and then when he got to school where it was all formal, they told him, no, you can't do it this way, you have to do it this way, and you felt like that is bad.
Yeah, I adore that it didn't matter to him what the society tells he should do, and that his parents didn't make him study useless things for him. Yeah. And now he's really developed as a musician, as I guess, and
yeah.
If not, he wouldn't be such a good one, I guess. He would be just as his classmates, and now he's some kind of special, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope he can socialize with people well, because being so different, sometimes it's not so easy, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that's really amazing that Sebastian's cousin, that there are people out there with that have found their talents. I mean, I think you guys have all hinted at, yeah, there are talents out there, and everybody has a talent. It's just whether they discover it when they're 4 years old or when they're 15, 20, 40, etc. Just whenever. Selma actually said a really interesting quote, and the quote reads, "The talent is a sacred gift, and the skill is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift." So yeah, it's interesting.
So,
Yes.
I don't know if it's a talent or it's a skill, but my neighbors shouting a lot every night. I don't know if it's a talent or a skill.
What do they do? Shout?
Well, every night. Because the grandma is very old and she's ill, and then the child starts to shout a lot, and they put Manolo Escobar. The singer Manolo Escobar.
Oh, they sing.
Yes, if you find Manolo Escobar in YouTube, you will see what a singer is, and also you can find the song Mi carro me lo robaron. That's the perfect way that
are
they
they
are shouting.
talented at least?
Oh my gosh.
And and it's every day, and it's over 18 years. Listen, all that. So I wait 1 hour left.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That's interesting. That's a long time, 18 years. Oh boy.
It's life.
Yeah.
Well, when I have a sleep, I sleep with noise, whatever you like, because my sleep is fast.
Oh boy. That's interesting. Yeah, so most of you guys, so for those of you guys who have shared your opinions, this is what it looks like so far. Everybody said yes, nobody said no. Is there anybody that thinks that there aren't talents and that we only have skills and
Maybe you?
maybe me?
Yeah.
Well, I think that I don't know because when Sebastian was talking about playing the drums and stuff, and I mean, I don't know because I think about it, everybody's born basically as a baby, and everybody's born kind of there's an expression, kind of they're born with a blank slate. So think of it just like a piece of paper, and there's nothing written on it. And as you get older, you learn how to play the drums, you learn how to sing, you do that. And I think of it as you learn how to sing, but I'm not sure if there's like in our genetics we have the ability to do things better than other people. So for example, maybe we're all learning languages, but Sebastian or me or David or Ingrid or somebody learns it faster, and maybe that's because in their brain they have the ability to learn languages faster. Now, I don't know if that's something you're born with or if it's just I don't know because in my opinion I think that there are things that we are more naturally good at. So when I say naturally, I mean we're born with I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a gene or something that we can do better. So for example, Sebastian's cousin, he started to play the drums at 4, but what if my mom had given me the drums at 4, and what if Sebastian's mom had given him the drums at 4? Would we obviously we're not going to end up exactly the same as Sebastian's cousin, but it's what we do. It's what we do with it. So for example, if I got the drums at 4 and I played for a little bit, maybe I played for 2 years and then gave it up, then I'm not going to develop that skill as well as Sebastian's cousin. So I don't know if it's that we have talents, because I mean, when I think of, oh, that person sings really well, or oh, that person plays soccer really well, or football, then I think to myself, so did they just pick up a soccer ball and start playing, and they happened to be really good at it because their brain worked in a certain way that gave them an advantage, or did they practice every day for 5 years and then that's how they started playing for Brazil's national team or something like that? So I don't know.
I have something.
Yes.
If you're finished.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Maybe this is for me the difference between talent and skills. I think that I have skill for writing. I have a big imagination. Sorry, so I can write. I think that good. My writing is good, but I have taken classes. I have to practice. I have to write like the same thing like over and over, like 15 times. So okay, but talent for me is because you have to born with it. Because when I was born, I have no idea how to write. I have no idea. But if you born, but instead with music that I'm talking about my cousin, when he born, he can listen. He could listen the wind, I don't know, her mother singing or this, But I couldn't know. I have no idea how to write when I was 3 years old. So I think maybe that is the difference between talent and skill. Something that you could do without have been teach.
without
you can someone can understand me?
Yeah, no.
Can you
You're
understand
saying
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're saying that people are like a talent would be something that people are born with the ability to do without prior experience or without have been taught it or something like that. So like music, like your cousin, when he was born, he didn't know how to play the drums when he came out of the womb, but then when he was 4, he got a set of drums and learned.
Can I say, please?
Yes.
Can I say?
Yeah.
But as for Sebastian has just said, that for writing well, he should have some kind of practice to learn some new things, to be good in it. And as for talent, I guess here everything some kind of flows. You don't have to do anything like with efforts. Everything is natural for you. You don't have to study, to sit on some books, to watch some useful video and such things. You do everything with pleasure. Everything is like natural. And to form some skills, it can be some boring process. How can I learn speak language? For me, it's natural to learn English starting with grammar. Then I learn pronunciation. It's not so important at the beginning. It's you can just repeat after someone. But as for grammar structures, I guess it's the main thing. And other people, they think that we can just memorize complete phrases, and they can learn language like this. And so maybe for them, they can speak 40 and many languages because they don't have to put some efforts in it. It's like natural for them and really easy, and that's how talent different from skills. And also I wanted to add that in psychology one theory exists which names behavioristic theory, or I don't know how, and this theory speaks about, as you've told, blank piece of paper, and you've just said that. And there they have all the theory. They explain that the person born without any inner things. And here we have a twins example. If we think about the influence of environment on our talents, such named, we have twins whose parents are the same, but they develop in really different ways. They can, parents could give them the same thing, but one chooses one thing and another strictly another one, and they are not the same. At least their characters, they are. So this is, I guess, it's like disapproval, or how to say, I don't know the word.
Can I add just a little bit? Can I just support like a little bit, like what you are saying about something, like just add more, right?
Yeah, I finished.
Yep. I just remember recently I just describe out some person like in my country. I met some guy. He has no eye actually. His eyes is like our skin. No eyes. Just like when he was born, it's like no eye, 2 eyes, all no. But he can walk everywhere without helping someone, without assisting. So he knows the way he walk, and I think he see like the way he walk, and then the other things is like he can sing a song like a singer, and he know to play play guitar as well, and someone's never train him, never never help him to do those all things. But he know this, like originally when he was born and he grew up, and then he know everything. It's like calm originally. That's why I just say that the talent that we have is like originally come when we were born. It's created already. And one more guy, it's in my country also. I met like he can eat only spicy at all. No spicy. He said that his life is no meaning. He cannot alive. I mean, that is incredible people I meet in my life. That's why I say that all those things has happened because they were created when they born. That is like originally. It's not any skills that develop from throughout this kind of things. I mean, so I guess it's like this kind of people, like it's extremely different with another people. So I think that's my my idea. I just thought like it's very very different.
But about this example, about some kind of blind man who was born like this, it's a really difference between the person who gets blind in for example, in 20 years, in 25, and for him, we can speak about skills, I guess, about skills to be in environment, in social, to walk, and he learns from the very beginning. And as for the person about whom we were speaking, who was born without eyes, it's a different thing. It's like I don't know, some kind of mouse that lives underground, but a bit bigger. What's that? This mouse is blind, but it's like that from the nature. So it's natural.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, yes, sir, but yeah.
And so other senses are much more developed than ours. It's really true. His smell, his I don't know what else, but who can compensate eyes defect. That's it.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's I think it's a misconception, I believe, because I think it's been proved the opposite of what people have stated. But they used to say that if you were born blind, or that people who were blind could hear better than other people who weren't blind. And I think they proved that wrong, because it's not that they can hear better, it's that they focus and develop that skill more. So it's not that they're automatically born with better ears or a better auditory system. It's that since they have nothing to distract them when they're looking, because they're blind, they focus so much more on the sounds that are going on around them, and because of that, they can. It seems like they can hear better than we can, but it's because they've developed hearing. They've developed their skill of hearing better than the rest of us. So it's interesting. It's interesting to think about, what we're born with, and I think it was Julio said it earlier. He said, we are born with the talent to develop skills. And I thought that was a cool way to put it, because, for example, learning languages. Everybody's born with a brain, and we're all born with the ability to acquire languages and learn languages, and it just depends on the way that you do it. Some people, for example, speaking with a native speaker, usually that's going to help a lot. But then for other people, maybe they want somebody to translate things, and then they think, oh, okay, so that means that. And they translate it, and then that sticks in their head better. So we all have different ways of doing things, and it all depends. Like, for example, what Sebastian was saying earlier with music, when the cousin had the drums, he picked it up very quickly. And maybe when he was really young, he was more vulnerable to learning things, and he just had a skill to use his hands, as opposed to maybe somebody like David. Maybe you don't play the drums, but maybe if you picked up a guitar, and you're using your hands in a different way, rather than going like this and using your fingers and strumming, that might be easier. So I think it just depends. I think we all are born with a little bit of talent, and it's just how we use it to develop other skills. So yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately, this class has come to an end, but this has been a really good debate, and I didn't erase it, but I think everybody said yes, we do have some talent, and I think that's probably true. I don't know if it's proved or not, but it's nice to believe that we have a little bit of talent to do one thing or another. So that's it. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for participating, speaking, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
I'm so proud of my cousin.
Yeah, definitely. That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh boy.
He's going to be mad if he see this.
We won't tell him.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, hey, if he listens to the conversation, I think he'll be proud, because that's really cool. He started at 4, and he can just play by ear. I think that's a talent itself, just to be able to listen to music and to be able to imitate it or duplicate it. It's really, I think that's a talent. Okay, so that's it. I have to go, but thank you guys for coming. And last thing I want to say is, if you'd like to recommend a debate or a topic for a class, or just something you struggle with and you want me to teach on, you can let me know through my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/joeverbling. So let me know through there, or if you have a question about something, you can message me and ask, and I'll be happy to respond.
Okay, Joe.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Thanks.
Bye.